All right, it's time. What's up, Mr. Evic? He says, I knew you'd be here. I'm exhausted, man. Even though I got 7 hours of sleep, it was an overnight sleep, wasn't it? But I'm exhausted. I'm so tired because I slept in the nighttime and I stayed awake in the daytime. So you can't just flip your sleep pattern in one night, I guess. All right, so this is going to say Nikke Restock. No, let's start out with 100 start deck. Technically, there's a giveaway. We'll say giveaway. Nikke Restock. And lastly, Metazoo. I got this just for Miss Alexandra. I only got 2 boxes, okay? It's called Secret Shadows. The secret is that I didn't buy very much. Rip and ship. First you rip it, and then you ship it. All right, let's get some new prices in here. One Piece, Weiss, English. So under here, we're going to say, oops, Weiss, Nikke, second edition. Got Nikke first edition. Okay. That's very lucky. All right, give me a second here. I bet you the guy selling about that. Noticed that was a first. So, where are we? That's probably second edition. Is that what it says? No, it says 24 boxes. All right. Uh-huh. Do. What was the previous price? I don't even remember. Does anyone remember the old price on the Nikke set? Lagging Mister. Oh, I'm sorry. I am sorry. We got first edition Nikke right here, guys. What was the old price on the Nikke? Do you remember? I'm going to try looking up perhaps Mr. John Lucas's last order. All right, let's just see. Sales are up. That's good. Okay, so let's see. John Lucas. He did some big orders. OP14, OP14, OP13, Pokemon Top Series 1. Ah, here it is. 8 boxes of English Weiss Nikke. So this number divided by 8. Ready? 108 it says. Is that right? So $108 was the previous price. These happen to be first edition. We're going to run that a second time. I believe there's 16 packs per box, correct? It's either 16 or it's 12. I actually don't remember. I bet you it's 12. Yes, it is 12. Okay, so they'll be $9 a pack. There we go. We got it. Boom. They are up. Nikke first edition is up. Second, we need Metazoo. Metazoo is going to go into the overflow channel, the secret channel, the not-so-secret channel under Metazoo. So, Metazoo. Secret what? What's it called? Secret something? Secret Shadows? Secret Shadows 2025. I don't know. How much did I pay for these? Snip, snip. We're setting up prices, guys. Welcome. Did you guys notice there was no nighttime stream? We might be doing that for a couple days in a row, okay? It's a pretty big change. It's kind of shocking. All right. I don't know what I paid for these. Mister, have you ever thought life wasn't turning out how you thought it would, even though you hit a lot of milestones you aimed for? I mean, I'm not a big fan of getting fat and old, so that's not fun. Yeah, I mean, I don't think anyone likes that part in life. Other than that, I can't complain. I mean, I got a cool job. I get to talk to you guys. You guys are cool. And yeah, I really can't complain. Getting old is not my favorite part, though, that's for sure. Where did I even get this from? Give me a second here. All right, Metazoo. 24 packs in a box. Looks like we're doing $5 a pack. So you can play around with these if you want. I bought them for Miss Alexandra, and I just got 2 boxes of them. So someone asked just now, did I get a lot of sales in the morning stream? Surprisingly, I did. But I think a lot of people were wondering what the heck we were doing. They're like, what? Why is this guy live right now? So we ended up getting a peak viewership of 84 viewers, which is pretty good. I mean, that's about as good as a normal nighttime stream. But it was only 2 hours long, so it was a shorter stream. And we were busy the whole stream. And then I stopped it at like, I can't remember when we stopped it. But we only ran for 2 hours. And this stream will probably be 3 hours. What do you guys think? We're starting at basically at 5, 6, 7. Well, we might have to run this one for about 2 hours. I didn't start it when I was supposed to. I was supposed to start at like 4, you know. We are. But, you know, there's a bigger conversation about how my schedule in the future should look. And I don't know. I think maybe I should do it this way. I think maybe I should sleep at night and be awake when the sun is up and get some vitamin D. Tai Hua says, did you find my slab, the parasect? So I need to respond to this email. I'm going to say the item was not found in the TH shipping slab box. So the next step is for us to do an investigation where we check literally every slab in every shipping box. There's like 45 boxes to check. This will be done right away. Sorry for the delay. All right. So Mr. Tai Hua is missing a square cut parasect in his latest shipment. So we're going to figure that out. If we can't figure it out, he'll get a refund on it. But I'd like to find it because I'd like him to have it. So weird. I thought I saw that parasect around here somewhere. And so I wonder if it even made it down there to her or if it's still up here somewhere with me. All right. Yeah, there's an actual box just for people who have TH in the name. How crazy is that? Okay, we went to Walmart today. I actually got a healthy walk-in, guys. Can you believe that? I mean, you don't understand how crazy that is. I went walking in the sun today at like 3 p.m. And it was like an hour-long walk. We went walking in the Tonka State Park. In fact, I got all the pictures up on my phone. You want me to share them? Here, I'll share them to... I'm going to share the pictures of our walk to Discord. It's very pretty. Give me a moment here. So I got a couple pictures. I shared one, it looks like, but I'm going to share a couple more. I can't share these cute ones of Karis smiling. Okay, give me a second here. What did I grab? All right, these are the good ones. So I'm going to upload that right now. So I'm uploading 6 images of the Tonka State Park out here in Lake of the Ozarks. You know, we live on the same road as the state park. We just drive down the road and you're there. So that's one of the special benefits of living out here is, you know, you can go foraging for mushrooms. Or that we did that this year, foraging for mushrooms. We go walking in this beautiful area. Here, I'm going to show you just one of the images. Are you ready? Check out this photo. Can you see that? Can you see like the rays from the sun? That's what I've been missing out on all these years. How beautiful is that? This color on the screen's not right. But yeah, go check that out in the Discord server. You can see it better over there. But that's what I've been missing out on for literally ever since we began streaming overnight. Okay. Mister, some of the redactions released when put into Adobe, Asmongold can see the redacted material lol. Yeah. Very funny. I already ran into that on TikTok. Yeah, so a lot of people are talking about that. They didn't really redact it. Oops. So who gets fired? Who gets fired for that? We are. All right. Yeah, the Jeffrey Epstein files are out. I don't know what to think of them. What do you guys think of them? Let me have a sip here. Oh, man. There we go. Okay. So, Miss Alexandra, Metazoo Secret Shadows, you're all welcome to open it. If it sells really well, I can buy more of it. Nikke, first edition. Let me open a box of it and put it into a baggie. Sleep at night, good. Awake during the day, good. This is the way. Listen, I've been selling the way I've been selling for a long, long time. It's no doubt that we built up a pretty good following in the overnight stream, you know. We've reached 100,000 followers. I'm turning 37 next year. Maybe I should just have a normal schedule at some point in life. You know what I mean? It probably will result in a couple lost sales, maybe a lot of lost sales. But like, there's got to be some point where things are normal. You are? Okay. I slept next to Karis last night on a weekday, and it felt like I was on vacation or something, because it's so rare that I would, like, even on the weekends, I don't sleep with her. I sleep by myself on the weekends, because my schedule is to sleep overnight. That is the schedule. That is my circadian rhythm. So even on the weekends, I sleep by myself. Yeah, it's so weird. Here we are. Okay. 37. I'm getting up there, Mr. Edward. All right, we'll toss this over here. Lovely Nikke, first edition. I'm very happy with that. I did not realize it was first edition. I assumed it was second edition. We want you to live a long time. Isaac and I are going to have nothing to do at work on nights now. Yeah, I'm super tired right now, if you didn't know that. Oh, we're in widescreen. Cool. We're in widescreen. Perfect. I noticed that my hands kind of flickered there on the screen. Okay. Y'all see Illustrator Pikachu PSA 10 going to auction in February. Ooh, that's a big testing point. Ooh, do you see this? Look at this. Beautiful Snorlax. So we continue to have these Pokemon Start Deck 100s. I just posted a video. What did I post it to? Did I post it to my main account or the second account? If you guys did not know this, we have a second YouTube account, and it's going to get exclusive content. So if you're not following over there, you're going to miss out on that. Let me just show you real fast. It's this channel over here, Cardconomist Clips. It is. So Cardconomist Clips at TheCardconomist 2. This is going to have exclusive content. Let's take a look at the videos. Shorts. All right, like this one, extremely rare Lily card. So if you haven't followed us over there, you might do that. I'm going to get that up to 1,000 subscribers. Although I already have access to streaming on that channel. All right, so there we go. I just want to have 2 channels to post clips to, because this one's so crowded. You can only post so many clips per day. They don't allow multiple clips. We got 2 streams and 1 mic side clip that tends to go up. We need to be posting more than 1 clip a day. There's so much to talk about, you know. You can make clips all day. Hey, check it out. There's that Level X Mewtwo. He is priced now. What a nice card. Here's another nice card. Wow. Gyarados. Beautiful classic collection. Gyarados, $68. He must be desirable. That's how you reach that higher price. You got to be one of the better cards. Okay. And the Ivan giveaway. So Ivan stopped in this morning, and he hosted another giveaway. We're going to hit refresh on it. Okay. There we go. So if you type in his name, Ivan, I will go ahead and hand out 10 more spots, and somebody will get a free 100 start deck. Free thanks to Ivan. Ivan Rodriguez. He's having a tough Christmas, so wish him a Merry Christmas. He's had a loss in the family and illness, so he's got some tough things ahead of him. And he's out here giving stuff away, so it's, you know, he must be feeling a little existential. We all do someday. All right, let me go put this over here now, out of my way. Ooh, I need more boxes. No, not boxes. I need a new box of baggies. Ooh, yeah. All right. I don't know if Ivan's here right now, but he was here this morning. Okay. Very good. All right. Oops. We have a first-time buyer bonus of this beautiful Gengar. So if you're a first-time buyer, let me know. Oh, the website. Let's get the website set up. You know, I need to learn how to add a product to the website on my own. because I've actually never done that. I need to learn how to do that, like, ASAP. Here we are, even if I don't add a picture right away. Yeah, I'm feeling exhausted, man. So crazy. But I was really happy to get that walk in. Oh, Ivan's here. How's it going, Ivan? I'm here, Mr. I need my family right now. Sure, man. All right, so let me close this, and I want to know how to add a product to the website. Let me pull the laptop down. Ba-doop. Let's go to products, add new product. That's not complicated. Miss Tammy's not here, right? I don't think Tammy's here right now. Add a new product. It should say product name, Weiss, Nikke, first edition, English. And product description will be, I don't think it needs a product description. Product data, no, regular price, $9. Okay, $9. Product short description, booty cheeks. Okay. How about any other settings? Product image, I don't have a product image. Product category. Perfect. So this will be under One Piece, other card sets. Is that at the very bottom? Weiss, English. There it goes. Okay, Weiss, English. And let's hit publish. Wait, maybe I should add one more. So product description, 12 boosters per box. I'm going to hit publish. All right. Good. I got to learn how to do this, guys. This is an important thing to do. I need that new in my life. Thank you, mister. I lasted 30 minutes in the house, then I had to leave. I'm sorry to hear that, man. We're going to go over to the All Products channel real fast. Oh, I see. But that doesn't show me what the website looks like. Let me hit refresh on the website. So the website is sorted by popularity. Let me go to latest. All right. If you sort by latest, Weiss Nikke First Edition English shows up. What if I was to sort by... Okay, just sort by popularity. There is a search bar button in the upper corner. Let's try this. Let's try Nikke. Nikke. Okay. And that... Oh, there it is. Weiss Nikke. Description, booty cheeks. Let me click on it. Oh, there it goes under description. 12 boosters per box. All right. Okay, very interesting. All right, good for me. I've now done this. I've now added an item to the website. It wasn't that complicated, actually. Okay, cool, guys. Let me jump under orders. You know, it kind of makes me feel like at some point we can shift the entire menu onto the website and just website only, you know. But we'll see about that. All right. All right. We're talking a lot. Let's get to the orders. We have 36 people watching. We have 13 likes. Smash that like button for me, everybody. And let's just see what's over here. Click. There we go. So Josh says, toss me into the Gengar and Blasty Boy break. You got it, Mr. Josh. First order. Gengar and Blastoise. It's hard at the moment, but I have 1 week to clear everything out. I know how extremely hard it is for you right now. I even wish I could be there for you, bro. Just know you're on my mind a lot. That's very nice. Oh, man, I'm sorry, Ivan. All right. So I will go ahead and take care of this for now. Mr. Joshua Whipple. Ooh, this is so weird. I need the plastics bag. Oh, man, I'm tired, man. Joshua Whipple. Good. If this is the new schedule, I like it already. So ideally, we would start the morning stream a little earlier. We started, I believe, at like almost 10-ish. But I would have liked to have started it as early as 9 and maybe ran it longer. And then run the nighttime, the daytime stream around 3 or 4 p.m. and run that until 6. That would be ideal. So we are Josh Whipple. Going into 2 sets. Oh, yeah. So here's the Gengar. And here's somewhere. The Blastoise. What's the Blastoise? It's called the Vintage Break, isn't it? Here it is. Okay. Very nice. These both have to tick upwards by 1. Here's the Vintage Break back here. And the Gengar Break. What's today, by the way? It's Tuesday, isn't it? Okay, Tuesday. It's one of the slowest days of the week. We are 1 day away from Christmas Eve, everybody. There it is. So that's 13. That's 14. 9 spots remain here. And then this is up to 11 out of 17. 6 spots remain on the Gengar. 6. Wow. 6 spots on the Gengar. He's really close. He might actually go off. Tuesday, isn't it? That's right. Whew, man. So, what do we do now? We got this huge stack of slabs to price for the first time. These items have never been priced before. Lots of fresh tag slabs came back today. I just mailed out a tag submission. We are today. So we're going to keep that rotating tag door going. Let's see. Tuesday, in it. English OP. Blit. I have 2 cases now of the English OP 13. Did you know that? All right. Give me a second here. Wait, this is a label. I don't need that label. I need some pricing stickers. Where are my pricing stickers at? Where's my bunting? We are. Good. Okay, set that back over there. And now let's get the sleeves. Where are the sleeves hiding? That's wide sleeve. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I feel exhausted. It's because you can't just change your circadian rhythm in like 1 day. It doesn't work that way. My body feels like I just lost a whole day of sleep. That's how it feels. These still great cards. Well, not in a while, but we have the capacity to. Thing is, we got this nice deal with tag grading. They're going to grade our cards cheap and fast, and it's third-party grading. So we're just doing that for the moment. We talked about this in the daytime stream. We could get back into Cardconomist grading. I need to hire a guy to do that. I like to rip and hold the boxes. Hey, what's up, Cloudy? How's it going, man? He says, it's been a while. Well, thank you for stopping back in. There's an empty sleeve. All right. We have a little Surfetched here. He's probably worth the bazillion. When's he from? He's from 2020, Surfetched. That's like a $40 card at best. I'll just rip and grade Japanese and buy any mangas wanted I can get a decent deal on. All right, let's try this. Surfetched. You know, sometimes it's easy to have a strong opinion on one way to collect or another way to collect, but as time goes by, you're able to look at how prices changed and decide for yourself if one language or one particular investment performed better than others. Let me have a sip. Would you grade any cards with TCCG? Asking for a friend. Well, I mean, there's grading companies like CGC and Tag, and then there's grading companies, you know, the big dogs like TCCG grading. The big dogs, you know, not all grading companies can be as good as Cardconomist grading. So this is actually very expensive according to this. Let me look up sold, because I'm finding this hard to believe it's so expensive. Let's see. Last sold in auction for just about $50. Okay, so he's not cheap. I'm just going to put him down for $45. I don't really care. How many of the jumbo pack split? Says Gabriel. So this just started. The jumbo pack split. I haven't been advertising it enough. We need 4 people in here for it to go off. And there's currently no one in here, okay? This guy needs 6 people and it goes off. That's a big break, and he's close. So it is feasible that he might actually go off in this stream or the next. I have some cards that the big dogs won't grade. It would be a TCG Monopoly. I'm probably not going to do it, though. Only way I would get back into Cardconomist grading is if I could hire a guy to do the encapsulations again. It's so time expensive. It doesn't actually make sense for me to do it personally. It takes sincerely a long time to do. It's a lot of work. Jigglypuff. All right. Is it baby shiny time already? I thought it was going to be HGSS era time. Jigglypuff old maid. Come on. There it is. Old maid. How about a cheap one? What's the cheapest one? It would be like 1 or 2 cards, not a bajillion cards at once. It is. All right, let's drop down here. So this is about this is about $35. We'll do 30. Cute little Jigglypuff. Here's Sabotage. He's really nice. Look at that. He's from Super Electric Breaker. Oh. Okay. Good. What is this music, man? I think it's supposed to be like... Let's see. Christmas Nintendo music. This was posted 8 years ago, bro. Here's... Oops. Oh, man, the options here are terrible. All right. This Ledge actually looks really nice. Let's take a quick look at him. First of all, he's from 2024. Can you believe that much time has passed? Electric Ledge. Ledge. He's kind of pricey. Yeah, he's close to 50. He's about 49. I'm just going to round up. Sometimes I round up, sometimes I round down. Okay, pricing up a couple slabs here while you guys decide if you want to open something. If you want to talk about the hot product on the menu, definitely the 100 start deck is the hot product. There's no doubt about it. He's too orange to become a peach. What? All right, is Trump getting in a peach? They're going to put him in a peach. It is. Let's see. PSA 9. Snorlax, 77. I highly doubt it. Okay. I do think it weakens his position politically, all this Epstein stuff. So the last one of these Snorlax, well, there's a couple that have sold. Hold on. Okay, so that one's a reverse holo. Then there's one in Australia that sold for 33 and one in the United States that sold for like 28. Okay, how about $29 on this cute little Snorlax? That's XY era Snorlax. He's from the XY era. He's old. He was printed in 2016, so he's almost 10 years old. Let's make it 28. We'll go on the cheap side. 28 for Snorlax. 2 cards left. We've got this Larvitar, and behind it, a really nice Tyranitar that only graded 8, sadly. My Pop 12 Big Zam arrived today. Another item in the Big Zam collection. Mary says, hello, children. Look at that Tyranitar. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, mama. Ooh, yeah. These are both from Fates Collide, huh? Now, he's an 8, but he's going to cost probably like $40. He's from 2016. Mamma mia. Fates Collide Tyranitar. And hold up, we gotta process this a little bit differently. If they both cheap, I'll take them. All right, so let's take a look though. Let's see. Okay, so here it is. He's $35 and an 8. That's pretty fair. I thought he'd be 40. Look at that. Pretty crazy, huh? And then Larvitar. Ready? Mamma mia. Larvitar is going to cost... Don't have anything to compare it to. I don't know. Larvitar can be like 20 bucks. He's just Larvitar. All right. Cute. I like Trump for a while. Way better option than Kamala, but I have no faith in him now. He couldn't handle the corrupt swamp. I were until those comments. Jesus. Hope you're doing all right, Mary. What? Mary, quite contrary. How does your garden grow? With silver bells and... Wait, how does this rhyme actually go? Is it like cockle-tails or something like that? Let me hit refresh. I'll take them, says Ivan. Heck yeah, dude. I'll set these to this side for you. Okay. Those are some cool cards. Let's jump over here. Let's see if there's any orders in the queue. No orders in the queue for this daytime for Tuesday. Here's the Ivan deck. This is Ivan's giveaway. I'm going to go ahead and give one spot away. That's Mr. Cadian Rust. So that's 11. Cadian Rust. Number 12. It's Silver Bells and Shotgun Shells. Oh. I don't think that's right. Let's get some more cards up here. We got all the time in the world to price these slabs right now. Gengar, it's now 6 spots away. He could move pretty fast. Pretty easy for him to... Ooh, Moltres. Pretty easy for him to finish at that price. So you will notice this Moltres is not even holographic, and I still graded him, but he got a 9. Darn. He's a rare card, not a common. So that's rare Moltres. It looks pretty cool, too. Artwork you're probably not familiar with. What's this from? That's also from Phase Collide. Okay, so even as a 9, even as a non-holo 9, he is priced at $42. Wow. I'll make mine 37. Be a little more conservative. We have Zygarde. He got a new Z form or something, right? Could I see the available slabs? Well, if you want to see all of the slabs, we post them to our Discord server. Have you gone there before? So here's a link to our Discord server. Check that out. By the way, we have additional slabs for sale on eBay. So you can QR scan these to get to eBay and Discord. Now, on the table, we're constantly pricing and repricing cards and rotating them. So what you're seeing is the very fresh tax submission that just got back. And we got a long way to go to price all these up. It's been a while. I haven't been here in a couple of years. Yeah? What was your name originally? Maybe I'll remember it. It's cool when people come back after a long break. Zygarde. And it's going to say 53. It's good for me, but that has happened to me before, Mary. What happened to her? What happened to you? All right, so here we go. We got Zygarde. I don't have a way to price it. Is it a rare? So it's an 8 rare reverse holo. I don't know, maybe like 30 bucks. I don't know. Oh man, I wish this had gotten a 10. What do we got going on with this card? What's wrong with it? Yeah, it's a 9. This is a 9. There's no doubt about it. That's definitely a 9. I had to close out and reopen the stream. Huh. Weird. We having some technical difficulties? Are you guys suggesting there's some quality issues with the stream? We're pretty close to getting Como internet real soon. I had like a small bag in 22, 23. Yeah? Did you leave it over here? It's probably gone. Mew 053. All right, you ready for this? He is going to be about $70. Wow. That's incredible. Even as a 9, he's still 70. Cool. That's awesome. Look at this Munchlax, man. Can't believe he got an 8. Wonder what was wrong with him. Something, obviously. I'm not going to look every one of these over. It's too much work. I picked up some World War II German silver coins today, graded by NGC. They look very nice. Here we are. Okay, we'll grab this. I picked up some Pokemon. And then after that, I picked up more Pokemon. And then after that, I picked up more Pokemon. Wait, 70? Damn. Is that high or is that low? Did I do that right? Yeah, I did that right. Okay. I'll check out the slabs and probably place an order soon. Thanks, mister. Thank you. There's 2 ways to place an order. You can use eBay. I'm sorry, not eBay. You can use our website, which is posted in the live chat, or you can use the description of the live stream where we give a link to PayPal, we give a link to ZELLE. So you can just make a purchase directly through like PayPal, ZELLE, CASHAPP, VENMO. So there's multiple ways to buy. This cute guy is going to be 20 bucks. This is from the year 2009. Here it is. He's old. Now look at that. Our coughing got a 10. That's fantastic, man. That's a vintage 1996 vintage coughing from the base set. Ooh, yeah. That is so lucky. Wow. How cool is that, everybody? Look how clean it looks. Oh, baby, that looks so clean. Oh, man, that looks fantastic. All right. Why'd I even... It's funny, maybe I should have sent it to PSA. You think it would sell more with PSA? I don't know. But I guess I just wanted to send something cool to tag. So I'm going to take a quick look at this tag coughing. Try to get a price for it. It looks really good in the tag slab. I mean, it looks incredible. Check your machine, says Mr. Charles. You got a website now. When did that happen? Actually, really recently, like maybe 3 months ago. We've been running it the old style where it's just direct purchases. We ran it that way for a super long time. All right, look at that. So the cheapest coughing shall be $220. He's in the big leagues. That's right. He's in the big leagues. I'm not going to be grading a lot more of these because I don't have any more. Okay. He's rare. Now, one more. Let's get this Gengar priced up. What is this guy, like 60 or 70 bucks or something like that? Can I pay with smoochies and panties? I don't know. Your panties always have poo-poo streaks in them. Let's see. This is going to say PSA 10, high class deck, 001. High class Gengar. I'm teasing Mary. Yeah, this guy's like 70 bucks. Crazy. But you know, he is from 2021. Okay. That's the selling point. Ah, you're true. Some guys like it that way. All right, very nice. What's the next thing to do? Let's find out what's going on here. I'm going to hit refresh. I can see there is a PayPal order. Okay, and then I'm going to hit refresh on the website too. Does that Mew do that Mew as a lightning break? He's too small to be a break. So I'm not seeing a fresh order on the website. Okay, there's no website orders according to this. But we do have a PayPal order by Mr. Ivan. He says, 2 cheap slabs. You got it. Here they are. Aha. Mr. Ivan. Okay. Mr. Ivan. I'm sorry about your tough month, man. It's going to be tough for a little while, man. All right. There we go. Be sure to spend some time with anyone you know. You can hang out here as much as you want. There you go. Go to church or something, you know. Just spend some time around people, you know. All right, let me rotate this as well. Here's Clefable. Here's Dusclops. Here's the Rattata Gym Break. Ah, this is one of those blue labeled cards. We got to start getting all those off the table, huh? Ooh, that Psyduck's cute. That's a real expensive slab. And here's Manchevy. I'd have just give Mancheri away. Okay. Hey, what's up, Zenobius? How are you? I'm going to just take this last picture of this last card. Let's see. Under our consign channel. Take a picture. There we go. Lovely. All the consigned slabs have gone through the rotation. We were, at the time that we received our tag submission, we were rotating these big, expensive slabs. So I'd like to look this guy up, the Ghastly. I think we already did. He was at 400, 240, 800, 2000. It is tempting to just send these off. I have a feeling these are not going to sell on the table. I have a feeling that they won't. I'm going to take a picture of them. They're like too niche in a certain way. It's funny because I'm sending these off to eBay and they're actually selling there. There they go. I buy that new, but I just bought a PSA 10 Shining Legends. What? You can't do that. They are lovely. Yeah, Mew's nice. Okay, in you go. Good. Thank you, Mr. Ivan Rodriguez. All right. I'm not seeing any more orders in the queue. Was there a PayPal order? Mr. Charles says, restocking must be so expensive. Yeah, it's expensive. So if we're having a slow daytime stream, that just means I'm going to price up all my slabs. We got lots of slabs to price, and I'm sure I'll find something you guys like. If you're looking to jump into a cool break, jump into this one. This Gengar break's only 6 spots away. He's actually really close. If you're not into the Gengar, jump into the Lightning break. It's 4 spots away from finishing. Okay, those are the breaks. There's 30 slab is a 1-piece. Yeah, that one's a 1-piece, Sherry. All right. Ooh, do you like the sound of that? That sounds so nice. Look at these Gyarados grading 9. Oh, it sucks. Why did I even grade them, dude? It's like a waste. All right, well. Oh, well. They would have been not very profitable if they'd graded 10. I think I would have sold them for like 30 bucks or something. Seeing as they got 9, so let's sell them for like 14 bucks maybe. What do you think, 14 bucks? Really all the value is in it hitting a 10, because these are pretty common cards actually. But they failed. Oof. All right, so we got some cute Gyarados. Those are going to be 14. That's nice, though. We got a 10 on this King Gambit. That's cool, huh? Okay, King Gambit. Notice how we graded all these cards, and none of them got pristine, even though lots of them are modern Japanese cards. It just shows you the pristine 10 from Tag is extremely hard to get. It's super, super rare. There it is, King Gambit. Here we have a Mr. Ivan order, and he says he'll snatch both of the Gyarados. We are. You got it. Okay, Ivan Rodriguez. This stream brought to you by Ivan. Ivan, we might be having a slow day today. Ivan, what do you think of that? Rodriguez. You know, the way it'll work, of course, it'll speed up just as we approach 7 p.m. Everybody's getting off work. And then they'll all order right at the end of the stream. They'll be like, wait! You still open? Can I place an order? This is going to say PSA 10 King Gambit, huh? King Gambit. King Gambit. Okay. Here he is. He's a little over $40. He's a cool card. Let's make him $42. There it is. He's a nice card. And here's this one's a bit older. Look at this. So this is Armirage. And look, he's from 2023. It's been that long. Isn't that crazy? Okay. Look at the art on that card. Yeah, the King Gambit's cool, man. Here we go. Now, Armirage. I remember these AR cards came out, and nobody really knew how to feel about them. They sort of had like a level of artistry to them that was so high quality that people weren't sure what to think, because it almost felt like, well, now there were too many cool pulls in the box. That's how it felt, like there were just too many. Wow, this is pricey. So we're gonna make this $48. Here is a card. This is a Shinji Kanda Magmar from 2022. And I was hoping it would grade 10, but it got a 9. Sad. Oh well. So we will offer this card pretty cheap as well. It's Christmas week. It's a Christmas time of year. We are. We're going to grab this. Okay. We're going to say 26. Very nice. What are you guys doing for Christmas? I'll tell you what I'm doing for Christmas. I'll be hanging out with you guys. Okay. No, but I got some presents I'm going to wrap up for Carrots. I got her a couple presents. Well, look at that, guys. Those are some nice slabs. Let's go ahead and grab a couple more of these. That's the selling point. Oh, my God. Can't believe Mary said that. What's in the news, guys? You want to talk about the news? They got these Jeffrey Epstein files, I guess. We're going to war with Venezuela, I guess. Everything's just fine. It's fine. Watch Stranger Things. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, the Stranger Things Part 2 comes out. So that'll be fun. I'll probably watch that. You know what I ought to do? I ought to do a spoilers review on the TheCardconomist Clips channel. I can't do one here because you guys will be sad. You'll be like, you spoiled it for me. Okay, let me put this away. There it goes. I go too many places. I got too many places to go, unfortunately. Look at that Shining Magikarp. He's incredible. I think that this Shining Magikarp is one of my top selling cards. He should just go here for the minute. He should be a future, he should be a future break, honestly. Thanks for posting one whole box of 100, mister. Don't think they are worth it, though, says Robert. I don't know, Robert. I think it comes down to whether or not you pull the chase card out of there. Okay, so if you happen to pull the chase card, you're going to change your opinion on that. Let me see. Yeah, so if you guys are keeping up with the shorts, just before we went live, I posted one whole box of 100 star... Is it called Star Deck? Hold on, wait a second. It's not called 100 Star Deck. It's called 100 Start Deck. Undoubtedly, people are correcting me on this right now. Hold on. Edit 100 Start Deck. Oops. All right. That means it's messed up for the other things, too. Don't suppose I can edit a... I bet you I can't edit a TikTok. Can I edit a TikTok? Edit post. Perfect. So that shall say Start Deck. Okay, we'll hit save on that. Good. And then, can I edit this on Instagram as well? You know what's weird is I noticed that... Wait, can I edit this? I noticed that on Facebook, we're starting to get big views. Facebook is really starting to grow. I just repost to Facebook. That's all I do. Facebook, it doesn't get any exclusive content or anything. But we used to get virtually no view, like 0 views on Facebook. Let me look at our Facebook posts. So, let's see. It's freezing up. Here it is. All right. I mean, they're not shocking amounts of views. But here I can see one post got 1,000 views. It's not much, actually, to be honest with you. It's lower, but it's a lot better than where it was. Our Facebook post got virtually no views at all in the past. I think post offices are working tomorrow from what I was told. Bro, I came across the clip with your toes randomly AF. Arbin says, so tomorrow's a federal holiday, question mark? Cloudy says, how are your ball extractions going? Oh, yeah, the date with the little cup. During the IVF process, Karis actually had to do a lot of work. IVF is very fascinating. You have to inject yourself with the hormone that makes your body produce a bunch of eggs. And then my job was a bit easier, but it was strange all the same. It was very strange. I had to go into a little dark, damp room with a gross little couch and do some business with a little cup and then hand it off to a nurse lady. So I wasn't entirely a huge fan of that, but you learn. You learn. It's all pretty strange. Mr. and everyone, I want to wish you all Merry Christmas. Love you. I'm going step away for a little. Thank you for the support. Any cheap slabs, I'd like to try and get them. Sure. We are. All right, we got some little cheap slabs. Look at that Suicune, man. So this guy popped an 8.5. We're going to treat him like an 8, okay, guys? He's going to be an 8. Isn't this a regrade? I swear this is a regrade. I don't know. So let's take a look. I feel like that one's a regrade. We're going to say PSA 8, Suicune. 119. Okay, 19. Suicune 19. Yeah, it was a little black couch. Very exciting. Here he is. It looks like he's going to be about $63. We'll make ours. Well, ours is an 8.5. Let's make it 65. All right, just slightly more expensive. $3, $2 more expensive. Oh, I'm out of drink. I need a drink so bad. Some nice vintage cards, huh? I'll pop this over here. All right. Beautiful cards up on the table here. Gengar, 6 spots away. He's close. Mr. Zach is in. He says, a box of OP14. I thought you'd never ask. Zach, are you sure you don't want another box of Pokemon 100 start deck? All right, let me go get that OP14. I'll be back. All right, so here we are. I had to tell Mr. John Lucas we got another first edition case of that. I'm going to tell him that right now. If I can find him. Is it this guy? Oh, no. Here it is. Oops. All right, there we go. Ooh, we got an Oscar Resendez order too. Very cool. It says here Armirage and Cerulege. So those two are accounted for. Mr. Zach has the box of OP14. I better go ahead and take this down. We don't want it to sell twice. I'm good on those start decks. At least a cold OP box gives you hits. Yeah, the start deck I opened was pretty rough too. Well, we'll see how they do. I don't know if we sell any more of them. Maybe the price will have to come down. I don't know. I didn't have anything to base it off of other than maybe like eBay. Here we are. Good. All right. Snipping time, everybody. It's Morbin time. Snip number 1. Is it a sin to goon on Christmas Day? Not if you're Pokegooning. Pokegooning is when you pull out your wallet and open lots of Pokemons. And you go, ah! And your wallet's empty when you're done. There you go. Your price is solid. I've seen like $45, $50 without shipping and taxes. There you go. Okay, good. I was hoping that was the right price. I was nervous that maybe it was too high of a price, but I wasn't sure. I don't like to be perceived as like way out of whack with the price. It happens sometimes. It's a negative thing. All right, what we got? Here's a holo. I want to make a little bit of money too, but here we are. Don't want to be insane about it. Oh-hoo. Ho-ho. Very nice. All right, we got Gihun. That's his name. Oh, leader card. Read Ivan's message. Ivan says, Mister, that was the red Zard I was asking about this morning. Let me know how is night, everyone. So we got a red Charizard. And we're going to price it up for Mr. Ivan. That's what he was talking about. We'll do that right after this, okay? After these messages. Here's an SR. Here's a holo. Here's a holo. Here's a holo. Back to opening One Piece. Boy, we've had a crazy One Piece week. I've got a whole bunch of OP13. Tons of it. Dozens of it. I was going to post a video because I've got 2 fresh cases of it. Just begging to be opened. Begging. If you don't get it, I'll get it. Son been wanting one. Here we are. Here's the blades. There it is. While you were having premarital sex, I was studying the blade. There it is. And now that the barbarians are at the door, you want help from me? Here's a holo. I don't think that's how that goes, but ho-ho! Slippery guy. Bloop. All right. Good. Put this back over here. Tossing these away. So, Mr. Zach with the ZA, your baggie's over here, I think. I think what I'm going to do... Ooh, I was going to say I was going to create a new baggie for you, but I believe we're out of new baggies. How about this? Is this a baggie? This is a baggie. All right. Sometimes we have baggies and they're just floating about. Lovely. So we're about to price up that Charizard. Nothing personal, kid. Zach Stex. I was only using 12% of my real power. Thank you, Zach. I'll put this on top of your other Zach bags. Now, we have Armor Rush. Doobie-doobie-doop. Where are we hiding the other one? He was just priced up, wasn't he? Do. Wow. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Got them as a matching tag set. You know, a lot of people have been buying tag slabs from me recently, and they all say the same thing. They're all pleasantly surprised how nice they are. Oscar Resendez. Thank you, Oscar. Are you going to sell the silver? You haven't been done with it then. Silver and gold. It is for sale, but I'm not rushing to sell it. See what I mean? So we're going to continue to have some. And don't forget, I have some really big silver coins too, and I haven't even offered that for sale. And yeah, so I've got some silver, I've got some gold. I'm never going to have a lot of it. I'm all in on collectibles. We are. But I have a little bit of it. So, for example, I've had that silver for actually a couple years, and I've held on to some other silver coins that I kept for a little while. And so with silver hitting these record prices, I did well on holding my silver. I've been selling it to people too, so I sold a lot of silver to people. I would put it into the silver into like the live customs and stuff like that, and I help people acquire silver coins that way. But yeah, we have some chunks of silver here. I'm glad I bought them when I did. And then we got a free coin. We got one of these. I've got my grandfather's silver. It is. Here's some more. There we go. So I think Karis and I actually bought these just before the pandemic happened. I think we bought them for like $25 a coin. So now they're like 60. And then, hey, what's up, Miss Cactuar Queen? And then these are from my grandfather when I was a child. And they were worth $6 back then. So now they're worth like 65. There we go. They're all kind of yucky, actually, but I don't know. And then these are 2 ounces a piece. Now, we bought these for 80 bucks, I think, back in the day. And so they're 2 ounces each. That means I got them at $40 an ounce. I'm up on those. Now, the graded ones, they have a special graded price. They cost quite a lot more than the raw silver cost because they are not just a chunk of silver. They are a collectible coin. And we used to have a whole box of these. We're down to the last 5, really. Almost out of those. pretty good. Yes, silver ended up being a pretty good item for me. Now, I'm not in a rush to buy a bunch of silver. I think the silver price is pretty high now. I don't really know what happens to it next. But I'm also not in a rush to sell either. Got a little more here. Got this little SpongeBob coin. Year of the Dragon. Year of the Snake. My pure gold MS-70 collector coin. Damn. We bought these at the beginning of the Trump tariff. So I think we're good on these. The price back then was above the spot price. Here we go, another silver. The price back then was above the spot price because, well, not just the spot price, but above the price that I paid for them. Remember, when they're encapsulated and when they're a small coin, there's higher premiums on them already. And then I had a premium on them because I wanted to sell them for more than I bought them for if you wanted to buy them off the table in a trade or something like that. Let's price up that Charizard, shall we? All right, so Charizard, where'd he go? Where'd I put him? Oh, there he is. Ooh, baby. How's he look? He got a 5. Okay. Let's grab this. That gold that said 2,100 on it is a $5,000 gold coin now. Well, that's a half ounce. Yeah, that's a half ounce. So I don't think it's quite that high. Let me see. So it's really specific, right? It's NGC, MS-70, and it's a half ounce gold coin. Then we can just kind of go to best match. I think it's a gold eagle, isn't it? It was a gold eagle, I'm pretty sure. So it looks like today it's worth about 2.5. So what's curious is about back then I would have bought it for whatever the eBay price, the market price was, and then I would have added a premium to it so that if it sold, I made something, because I don't want to just buy something and sell it at a break-even price. And so now what's curious is that the buy it now price today is above that premium. So I've definitely profited just from holding it. Hopefully it keeps going up. I think it will. Don't you think it'll go up? Charizard. Let's find out about this Charizard. He's a beautiful card. Very affordable. Charizard Neo Premium. I don't think I need to add the premium. I think all I need to say is Charizard Neo. Okay. All right, don't listen to me. I'm yawning. Boy, my body feels all messed up because I didn't sleep. No way, I figured a lot more than that. Gold coin or Umbreon? Well, it's a tough question. Let's try looking specifically at PSA 5. Okay, that's not helpful. Let's try PSA 4. What is this music, man? That doesn't make sense either. Let's try PSA 6. Did you buy a Mega Rayquaza? No, I did not. In fact, I'm selling a Mega Rayquaza. So I think we're going to go with the price on this guy of $80. He is 80. I'll be honest, he's like perfect for the... he really ought to go into the live customs. That's my opinion on it. I'll place him up here for 85. He should be in the live customs. There it is. All right. And now this Venusaur. Ooh. Any swirls on him? Wait, you're selling a Mega Rayquaza? He already sold. Yeah, he's gone. Mr. Shahir. Oh, we just received 2 payments for him. Is there a reason for that? Do I have it priced up correctly? Let's see. He's just a popular one, I think. That's all it is. He's a cool card. So I'll see who got him first. Are you ready? Oscar Ascendus did. Well, you ordered at the same time, but his email's in first. And then let me hit refresh on this. I don't know if we got any others. New, and Ivan wanted that Zard. We're refreshing the website. Nothing on the website. So Mr. Ivan, the Zard, I'm sorry, Mr. Oscar, the Zard is yours. And Shahir, you have $80. Is you might just hold on to it because we have so many other interesting cards getting priced up right now. You might find something else that you like. Sorry, Shahir. Shahir was really nice earlier. He gifted Mr. Ivan a nice thing. That was cool of you, man. I'll set this on the table for you to look at for a second there. And then Oscar Resendez, this shall be yours. There it is. Gold, silver, and TCGs. That's the life, isn't it? You know, I'm confident people who bought gold and silver at the beginning of the year really felt pretty good about that. There are also other people who bought gold like 7 years ago, and it's only now appreciating. And then there's, and so they're not as excited, but they're like, oh, good, finally. Because in the meantime, they could have bought Pokemon and made a ton of money. Or they could have bought, you know, Bitcoin, or they could have bought the stock market. So people who have been holding gold and silver are no longer sweating. They're going, oh, thank heavens. And then there's people, and I hate to say this, there's people who held on to gold and silver all the way up until just before the bounce, and they sold before the bounce. Man, they must be kicking themselves. But yeah, for me, it's just going to be Pokemon cards. I love Pokemon. Just focusing on the thing I like. Let me have a sip here. Oh, yeah. So, let's see. We have a base set Venusaur. Japanese. We want the best price. Oh, right here. This looks like it'll work. About 70. So it's about 70. Perfect. Well, that was easy. All right. There we go. That's nice as well. That's a vintage Venusaur from the base set. All right. Say refresh. Fractional is important also all the way down to grams. What's this? All right. Can anyone buy me a naughty card or a Mario slab? What? A naughty card. That's a very strange, that's a very specific request, Mr. Pedrick. Okay. So we've got a couple good cards up here, but we're not done. Let's get some more cards. There's no orders in the queue. If you're wondering, we have no wait time if you want to place an order. If you're new watching this, give it a try. We got a free card for a first-time order. We also have this lovely giveaway. Here it is. This is the start deck. Let me go ahead and pick somebody for the giveaway. Mike's side going in. Here we are. Mike's side. That's lucky. Spot number 13 is Nick B. I think Nick got in here earlier, didn't he? But it doesn't matter. You can get in twice as long as it's from like separate streams, basically. I've been working on my Pokemon display in my office. I'll post a picture around 1 or something on Show and Tell. Sweet. All right. So let's see what we have here. Wow. Isn't that cool? I got a 9. Tentacool with an 8. Fennekin with an 8. Golduck with an 8.5, Chandelure with a 10. So today, for the daytime stream, we've mostly been getting slab sales. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Man, that's nice. So I got to look it over. Okay, he's just a little bit off center. That's really the one issue. Okay, he deserves a 9. Let's price him up. Can I get a free card, please? Pedrick. Pedrick, I thought you were a fully grown adult. Here you are. How old are you, Pedrick? Let's see. PSA 9. Tops. Japanese fossil. All right. Oh, that's an 8. Okay. I almost priced it based off of an 8. I gotta be careful with that. So we're going to price this guy to be 75. And like some of these other vintage cards, he's actually perfect for the Poke Shuffles. I'm 15. You're 15? Nice to meet you, Mr. Pedrick. Pedrick, I'm a lot older than that. There it is. You're lucky, Pedrick, because You don't want to be too old, Pedrick. By the time you're my age, they're going to invent a bunch of new cool stuff, including probably better healthcare. So you got the advantage, Mr. Pedrick. All right, but you know what, Mr. Pedrick? I got all the Pokemon cards. What are you going to do about it? Here's Tentacool, I mean. All right, there we go. Let's see. Sir, please, sir, says Resendus. What's up, man? Would you happen to have any evolutions in your graded bundle there? Did I get evolutions back? I actually can't remember. As we progress, we'll find out if there's some good evolutions. I'm going to be old like you with all the Charizards. You know, one day I'm going to have, like, some bad disease, and all the Charizards in the world won't save me from it. And so, you know, there's a limit to it. There's probably a sweet spot. Actually, I'm probably entering into the sweet spot right now, where I'm not quite old enough to be dying of heart attack or cancer, perhaps, but I'm also old enough to have completed some things in life, like getting married and putting some money together. So I'm in a sweet spot. Wow, I don't even see this card. Ooh, how do I price it? I think it's a really cool card. I'm going to price that like 50 bucks. No, I'm going to price that 40. There it is. So this is an XY Primal Clash Reverse Hollow Tentacool Ancient Trait card. It's a lot of words there, but basically it's a cool card. Let's see. Is this going to be your last stream of the day? It probably will be. Woo! I'm going to be like Rockstar Mahi getting free stuff from chat because I'm broke. What? We are. Rockstar Mahi. You know, it'll be like Rockstar Mahi. He was mean, dude. How you doing, mister? Hey, what's up, Mr. Crazy? How's it going? He just passed Unk. He's OG. Yeah. There we go. Ooh. Fennekin. Fennekin again. So this Fennekin is number 10. Fennekin. And it's going to say 10. There we have it. No, he's not for sale. I can't find him. All right. So how about, what if I spelled his name wrong, actually? Did I spell the name wrong? Fennekin. I didn't spell the name wrong. Hey, bro, just give me a free manga, bro. I'll be your best friend, bro. I think being mid-30s is great. You've learned so much. You're typically in good health. Typically is the key word. All right, I can't find this card. This is XY Fates Collide. Fennekin, reverse. The number on it is 10. Ah, here it is. I got nothing to go off of. I can't figure out the price of this one. It's a really cute card. It only graded 8. I can't charge very much for it. What do you guys think? 30 bucks? Here it is. All right, 30 bucks. Here's Dark Golduck. We're going to treat that like an 8. Dark Golduck. I got these cheeseburgers, man. Come on, man. Just get it, man. Dark Golduck. We'll just leave it at that. Dark Golduck, 8. Oh, yeah. He's pricey, baby. He's going to be $24. It's really cheap, actually. There we are. It's a pretty tough price. Can I have a Mario card? It's a me, Mario. Boop, 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 boop. We got Mario cards? I don't know what a Mario card is. I want to show off to my friend. What? We are. Who's your friend? Your boyfriend? Here's Chandelure. We'll go ahead and put this here. Okay, Chandelure Battle Region. PSA 10, Battle Region, Chandelure. Golduck is dope. Is that a giveaway? Is there any more Holo Vintage coming up? If not, I'll use that store credit on Kabutops. The Kabutops is a very legitimate option. He's 75. He's a 9. But there are 2 stacks of cards left. So I guess that's a tough decision. Do you jump into it now, or do you wait for something else to show up? I can't tell you what's coming up. Like I don't actually remember it all. It's the problem. Pikachu got a 9. He's not bad. I would gladly pay you Thursday for a hamburger today. It is. All right. Chandelure. He gonna be 55? Really? People pay 55 for this? It is from 2022. We're gonna say 50. I think 55 is too high. Okay, and now Zorua. Look at that cutie pie, man. He's a freaking cutie. Kabutops is sick too. Yeah. I think that was a lot of the vintage, but I don't know if it's all of it. I can't remember actually, but I think that was a lot of it. So this is Zorua from Battle Partners, not to be confused with Battle Region. Partners Zorua. Why not do jumbo slab breaks? A bunch of cards, no matter the grade. What? So this shall be $35 for the Zorua. You know, it doesn't get much cheaper than $35. That's a really good price. He's that cheap because the set's still pretty new. There's a lot of it out there. There's a lot of it graded. That'll change one day. So if you like Zorua, go scoop them up. Let's take a look at the queue and see if anything's changed. I'll just take the Kabutops. Can always buy more later. That might be the safe move because somebody else might take it first otherwise. Yes, Mr. Shahir. All right, I'm sorry about the Charizard getting away. $5 remains. Okay. Let's hit refresh. Radiant Zard, $49. Ooh, Yellow Jack. That ought to go off to PSA Vault. Ooh, Electivire. Holy, dude. Cheap and affordable. Here's Geodude. Here's Pterodactyl. All right, we got to take a picture of this. All right. Those are all perfectly quality cards. Oops, we got to put this in the Pricey Slabs channel. These would be great in Discord, but also on eBay. All right. Good. Good, 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 good. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, let's hit refresh on this Mr. Squid Pokemon. Finished Torchic Slab Away Ruby. All right, you got it, Mr. Squid Pokemon. Congratulations on finishing that Slab Away. Slab Away. You know, Squid Pokemon, I feel like there's been less Slab Aways lately, and I kind of blame myself. It's just so hard to find something good to offer. It's really hard to find a good slab. They're all taken already, and I just can't get a hold of them that easy. Okay, so you're not in here. I'll have to stand up. You should have a bell to ring when a slab away gets paid off. I do have a bell. That was an idea we tried a couple times. Ultimately, people didn't like it, so we stopped doing it. But we had a little bell. Bing, 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 bing. It might be in this room somewhere. If I went looking for it, I roughly know where it is. It should be by this pile of energy cards somewhere, hidden around there. So, I'm going to stand up. Squid Pokemon. Ooh, yeah. Man, look at all these cards. I got a ton of cards over here. You guys want to see a box of my cards? Yeah, we want to see a box of your cards, man. Oh, okay. Let me show you some cool cards I got on my private collection. All right, but first of all, here you go, Mr. Squid Pokemon picking up Torchic. How nice, dude. Let's get you. This card's a nice card. Let's get it a nice sleeve. It deserves one. Okay, just like that. Why did people not like it? It sounds cool and fun. It was obnoxious. Shake your dreads for us! Ladies, ladies. Trying to do my work type shit. Okay. Squid. Oh, wait a second. Let's do this. Let's double sleeve it for you, baby. Goes like that. Thank you so much. Okay. So we put it on the second sleeve, huh? Ooh. All right. Here's a fun little box of slabs I have. What do we got in here? A little Yukimori Hoot Hoot. Check out that Hoot Hoot. I thought he was really strange, and I just bought him. I think I paid like $400 for him. Oh, I paid almost $500 for him. But look at that. He's pop 6, dude. He's so rare. Okay, really rare card. Magneton staff card from Surging Sparks. Here's a card I graded. This is the Ditto Metamon project. He's basically an exclusive artwork for Korea. Here's Growlithe. Very nice. Got him for $375, huh? Wow, that's a really solid Skyridge reverse. Here's a Butt Free. Don't know what I paid for him. Just another nice card. Bouffalant Stellar Crown. Now, I'm not a Bouffalant collector. I think I actually got this, guys, for you to consider. And then, man, that's good. Look at that Psyduck, man. Psyduck is one of those top tier Pokemon. Now, I'm not a Psyduck collector, but I collect other cards, and I need something to sell to collect those other cards with. That's some serious business there, too. The Joker card with the yellow deck. Oh, man. I'm carving out a pretty niche, I'm pretty good holding on a niche set, the poker set. You can't deny it. Here, look at that, man. Oh, baby. Oh, mwah. Oh, my God. Charizard Vivid Voltage, Staff Charizard. I'm all into these staff cards lately. Here's the Dialga Palkia. Ooh, mama. Purchased for $600 on 2023, $600. You know, if the guy who told me about the Dialga comes back here and says hi, I should give him a gift. Okay, so I don't know who that was, but if you're still watching to this day, come back here. I'll give you a gift for telling me about that Dialga. Not like $1 million or anything, but you know, a gift is a gift. Somebody told me to buy that Dialga. They said, did you know about the Dialga for sale? And I said, no. He's like, it's really good. You should buy it. And I was like, all right. I don't really collect Dialgas, so it wasn't on my radar. That's me, says Garrett. Garrett, if that was you, send me a message on Discord, okay? Because I know that's where we discussed it. We discussed it on Discord. Here we are. Hello, I have a question. Would you prefer to buy Vintage Unlimited Holo PSA 9 or rather a PSA 8 first edition if it's the same card and the same price? I'm curious. Thanks, great stream. So that's a tricky question. The context of that question really matters. Like sometimes Unlimited and first edition is a huge difference in a set. Take the base set, for example. Unlimited and first edition really matters. But if you get kind of out there into some of the later sets that Japan posted, some of their sets are like Unlimited and first edition, and nobody really notices or cares about it quite as much. So I think you have to tell me, is this a specific scenario that's happening for you? Or is it just more like a philosophical question? Look at this. So I got this for $600. Now this guy had to pay $3.4 thousand for this. Okay, it sounds like it might have actually been Garrett. This is Garrett Nadald. I was the one who sent you the Plasma Blast Dialga. We didn't know it at the time, Garrett, but that was actually a big deal. Thank you so much for showing off the Dialga for me. Now I get to give him a gift. I had something in mind already. There. All right. So it's not going to blow your mind, but it's not nothing either. All right, so this cute Misty's Gyarados. It's a beautiful card, graded 10. Garrett, you just get it for free because you helped me find a nice card. Again, when we bought it, we didn't know it was going to do that, but it did. So thank you so much. It's Garrett Nadal. All right, Let's write this down. Dald. Thanks for Dialga. I'll do a smiley face. Look how good that smiley face turned out. All right, nice. You should have bought it, Gary. Now, you can't say that. You can't say that because here's how it always works, guys. At the time when the Dialga was posted for 600, that looked like a lot. At the time, that looked like what it was probably worth. And no one really knew where it was going to go. Like this happened with the Rayquaza, too, that I acquired. There was a guy who had me buy back a Rayquaza from him, and I didn't even want it. And I just bought it back from him to be polite, basically. And that same Rayquaza recently sold for like $4,000. I bought it from him for like $600, which at the time seemed like a lot. And so that's just how it goes with the hobby. You don't know what's going to happen. It just so happened that a lot of things in the hobby exploded. You know, I bought these, but I sold the, what's his name? It starts with the D, not the Deoxys? Is it Deoxys? Yeah, I sold the Deoxys from Plasma something, Plasma Storm, Plasma Blast. He's a lot more expensive now, too. I think I sold him for like 2K or 1K or something like that. And now he's like 8K. Should have just held him. But it turned out these Plasma cards were a lot more expensive than anyone thought they were going to be. Who knows why? Let's see. But it's a nice thing. I regret I didn't buy him almost every day, Law, but I've got that level X and slab away from you right now. Nice, dude. Here's Shining Raichu. Very nice. Here's Rayquaza. Yeah, when you showed the card to me, I didn't think much of it. Did you know that, Mr. Garrett? I just thought it was okay. I thought, okay, I'll just go grab that. Here's a weird card. Zukon Rayquaza, huh? I was a broke college student at the time, and no way I could justify that much for the card at the time. You know, Garrett, I did the same thing with like base set Charizard. When I got back into the hobby in 2019, there was this card. I couldn't really afford it, but in theory, I could have afforded it with the bank loan if I was very like ambitious. And it was first edition base set Charizard. If I could have gotten a loan, I already had a decent chunk of cash. And if I could have gotten a loan on it, I could have bought first edition base set Zard. He was like 60,000 at the time, and now he's like 400,000. It would have been a great purchase. So it happens to everybody. Second Dark Magneton, is that the second one? This Cubone that I bought as a 9 and then regraded into a 10. How about that, guys? This was a 9 and it regraded into a 10. I think it was an SGC 9. Let's see. Or was it a PSA 9? It might have been a PSA 9. I can't remember. Look at that, man. One of my favorite all-time cards. So cool. All right, so I'm done flexing. We're going to keep these nearby because these need to be put up for sale. Oof a lot. All right. I was a broke college student at the time. No way I could justify that much for the card. Hey, man, you know, what would have happened, if you think about it, Garrett, what would have happened is somebody else would have bought it other than me if you never pointed it out to me. So if you're saying you weren't going to buy it because you couldn't justify it, somebody else would have snatched it eventually. And then you would not have this free Gyarados. You just got this for free, just for sharing some information. So it was a nice thing, man. Plus, I think we gave you a little tip earlier. I can't remember if we did or not, but I thought I gave you a small tip in the past too then. All right, let me put this away. I'm sorry, sir. You want to take a loan at $200,000 for what? Oh, Pokemon. Hey, well, I had an income at the time, and I could have told them I could have told them I wanted it for a card shop. That's one of my other boxes tipping over. All right, let me put this over here. And then let's see. We're going to jump back to the queue, see if there's any crazy stuff going on in the queue. Mr. What? Nikke was restocked. First edition Weiss Nikke. Boom. Right here. See that? First edition Weiss Nikke English. Very good. That's the good stuff. Very good. Garrett says you did. Nice, dude. Yeah, so you just got like a double tip a little while later, too, because I'm just gracious for it. And that Gyarados is probably worth $40 for sure. I think if you gave that Gyarados 10 years, he'd be worth like, I don't know, like $100. All right. So hold on to that. So, Squid Pokemon, thank you so much, Mr. Squid Pokemon. Let me hit refresh on the website. Any website orders? Yes, we have Mr. Adriana Guzman. Adriana, that might be a Miss Adriana. Adrian. So, Adriana wants $45 Tag 10 Arcanine and an English 151 and a round of shipping. You want to ship right away? We can do that. Tag 10 Arcanine. Where did you find this Arcanine? Is he in this table or is he in our Discord server? Hey, how's it going, Adriana? Is the Arcanine in the Discord server or is he up here on the table? Help me out a little bit. I'm on the hunt. Ah, Discord. That's what I thought. Because I didn't think there was an Arcanine on the table. Okay, so he's in the Discord. That means step number 1, we got to remove him. So that 2 people don't try to buy him. We don't want 2 people trying to buy him. We're going over here. We're going to the all slabs. And we got to find Arcanine. He is a PSA 10 Arcanine. Let's just see. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep your pokies. I was at Walmart today. It was so crowded. How about you guys? Have you guys gone to Walmart or Target? It's looking like people are spending money, man. I keep hearing about how the economy is about to fall to pieces. And Lake of the Ozarks is not that wealthy of an area. A lot of poor people live out here, actually, ironically. And it was busted, man. There were so many people in there. It was unbelievable. Why am I not seeing this Arcanine? Was he a PSA 9 Arcanine? Tag 10? Okay, tag 10. Okay. He must be at the beginning then. I'm not seeing him. Man, we got a lot of slabs. There he is. Posted on 11/20. We're going to say Arcanine sold. He's gone. Let's go into here. Let's unpause our music. Now we have to find him in here. It could take a second. Apparently there's a lot of slabs in here. Okay. There's a lot of slabs. Just caught a restock at Walmart. Oh yeah, they were restocking the shelves of my Walmart with Pokemon cards. Got a huge cart. No one was standing in line to buy them at all, too. So I don't know, maybe people just didn't know he was doing that. But there was nobody like standing over his shoulder waiting for the cards or anything like that. Maybe they all watched the meat cannon video and they're like, nah, it can't be me. Haha, here it is. Shazam. Lovely. Well, I'm glad you found what you wanted. Okay. When are you giving away the start deck? Great question. By the way, is this your first time buying? The start deck will probably be given away by the end of this stream. All the scalpers are jumping on One Piece. It's all about the One Piece now, baby. What? No. No, I want to scalp the Pokemon. Mom. All right. All right. Good. Well, you know, I think these really high prices on One Piece are definitely going to solidify it as a potential investable hold. All right. Now, that was one part of the order. Now, did you know you didn't have to ship right away? You could actually store your stuff over here for a long time. Okay, Miss Adriana, let's grab you that 151. And standard shipping. It was already a good hold. Now it's just stonking. Ready? I'm sitting on like 2 cases of OP5 English. One of the cases is open, but nothing's been pulled out of it. We got Tentacruel and Nidoking and Chansey. That's so cute. Adriana, you didn't already have a bag over here, right? There we go. Do 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 do. Okay. I didn't. All right. And this was a first-time order, right? Is that true? This was a first-time order? Let me get you a label. There's always one piece at my Walmart, but know nothing about it, even from watching it here. Rescendants, you ignorant slut. You need to go buy that one piece right away. Scout, I had a binder with I ordered before, but it's been a while. Oh, okay, I see. No problem. I couldn't decide if I recognized the name or not. There's a new cookie dough candy bar out now that is ridiculously good. Ah, yes, the slop. Sir, I'll take more of the slop. I like the show, but I learned how the cards worked in opening them. Yes, I'll go back tomorrow and buy all of it. Yeah. All right, so, Miss Adriana, let's grab your email. Scoobity buns, Scooby buns. Good, we got that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, Miss Adriana, tomorrow's New Year's. Tomorrow is, I'm sorry, not New Year's. Tomorrow is Christmas Eve. I'm not going to tell Alexis she has to come in. So this might ship on Friday, okay? Friday. We're going to print the label now, but it might not actually go out till Friday. There's still time to add more cards to this outgoing shipment if you want to add more, okay? Yes, update that. Yes, change this. All right. We didn't write your name on it. Are you still doing late streams? We're going to try no late streams for a couple days. What do you think? Is that scary? I know that's not going to go over well with a couple people. But, you know, curiously enough, we got 2 streams. If we do a morning stream, right, and a daytime stream, I don't know who's excluded from the group at that point. It's just that some people might have to shift when they watch, meaning that I think that there's opportunities to watch. You just might have to watch at a time you didn't expect. People like, well, if I really don't like it, we can swap back, okay? But yeah, we might try this morning stream out. All right, let's print this label. We're going to try it out for a couple days, see how it goes. It's kind of like a gigantic shift for us over here, because we've been doing the overnight stream since the beginning, and to just suddenly change it like that, it's it's not exactly out of the blue. It's a subject I've thought a lot about, but it was just convenient to do it, to try it this last week, because my sleep schedule has been so horrendous that I was getting 3 to 4 hours of sleep every night. It's not good. And so I thought I'd give it a try. There we go. Rocket Box Topper's Overlooked Gem, 100%. Population 27. This is truly rare, everybody. Truly rare. Rocket Box Topper. Only 4 people in here. PSA 10. Trust me, when this becomes the star card, he'll sell. That'll end for sure. But right now, the star card is the Blastoise. Right over here. He's up to 14 out of 23 now. 9 spots left. He will finish. He is the star spot. And this card over here is moving on its own. He's not receiving any star spots. There's 11 people in here now. 17 is the total. We need 6 more people. Did Quip suit you down and have a serious concerned wife talk? Well, she's done that in the past many times, where we talked about how my work lifestyle is not well balanced and is pretty unhealthy. She's kind of given up over the years. You know, she doesn't badger me over it. But think of it like this, guys. My schedule worked like this for like 6-7 years, right? Go to sleep in the morning, like at 8 a.m. Wake up in the afternoon at like 4 p.m. So go to sleep at 8 a.m., wake up at 4 p.m. I'm a daytime sleeper. And then at 4 p.m., I just kind of rush around getting things ready, and I go live by, what, like 5 or something. And that was only supposed to last for an hour. The daytime streams were supposed to be an hour affair, but it started becoming 2 hours because they're so popular. But so we were host a daytime stream. By the time the stream's over, it's black outside. It's pitch black. There's no sunlight. Every single winter, no sun for Mr. TCC. Zero. Even on the weekend. I wake up at like 4, right? 2 hours of sunset sunlight. It's not even good. It's not even good UV rays. They're like weak rays. And that's assuming I don't sleep in. That's assuming that Karis doesn't keep me up in the morning, and then I wake up at 5 p.m. or something like 6 p.m., which happens very frequently. She wakes me up. She keeps me awake, and then I just get no sleep on the weekend anyways, because she's just deathly lonely on the weekends, right? Like, think about her schedule. Saturday rolls around. She wakes up at 8 a.m. She doesn't have work on Saturday, so she's just ready to hang out. And then at 8 a.m., I'm going to bed. So she just doesn't see me for 8 hours. And that's it. She's just sitting around in the home alone. She's done that for 6 years. And we've just had very poor weekends. And I get zero sunlight in the winter every single year. So recently, one of the things that changed was a doctor did a blood test on me, all this IVF and all that. You know, they're doing blood tests. I had my chromosomes checked. How strange. I had a blood test for my chromosomes. And the doctors discovered I was vitamin D deficient. They're like, well, do you ever go outside? I was like, sometimes. It was like, I was telling them how in the winter I get no vitamin D. And they're like, oh, this is pretty bad. They're like, you have almost no vitamin D at all. And so I know why. It's just because I'm not exposed to the sun at all. I'm like a, what do they call that? The little dolls they keep indoors. An acrylic doll or something. But, yeah, scary haunted doll. But, you know, it can't be good for my health. 6 years of just no sunlight in the winter, it can't be good. So I think it has to happen, guys. I think we have to start considering me somewhat retired or something. Porcelain, you got it. Porcelain doll, not acrylic, porcelain. So I think we have to start considering me partially retired, but really I don't have to reduce my stream time. I just have to shift it around. So we could do like longer daytime stream. We could do a morning stream. Ultimately, I can't get a diagnosis from the doctor that says, hey, you're having bad health because you sleep in the daytime and work at night every single day. I can't have that diagnosis and just ignore it. The Coon and Friends may help. Coon and Friends? No, I want Mysterio. He's a real superhero. Coon and Friends he's a cornball. All right, let's get some more slabs. So that's my story is, you know, I got this diagnosis. I've already told you guys about it, that I had no vitamin D in my blood or whatever when they did that blood test. And they prescribed me vitamins, basically. But ultimately, I think I should probably just be getting it the natural way, don't you think? So today we went for a walk outside, and I took those pictures. They're posted in Discord now. I was able to do that only because I wasn't asleep. I slept at night last night. So we might have to try that out, see how it goes. You know, if you want to not see me die younger, you probably should support me getting better health at this point. Yeah, the nighttime stream was not working out. There were some other strategies too, by the way. So some other strategies were going to be like, maybe we try to stream at like 8 p.m. or something, or like we start the stream at 12. So those are some other strategies as well, but they're tricky. Can't do 8 p.m. because Karis is off work. She gets off at 5 p.m. and she goes to bed at about 12 a.m. So you're talking about a really tight schedule there for hanging out with her. And we already kind of steal a bit of that time right now in the daytime stream. We do that. Wow, that's great. That's actually a promo. Did you see how this Palkia is a promo? He's not the standard level X. He's a promo level X. Wow, I wonder if I should consider... Oh, man, should I consider a cross grade? 7.5, huh? Nah, he's going to grade 7 again, I think. Seeing you stream in the morning felt like a fever dream, and I prefer morning streams instead of night. You used to start at 9 p.m. Pacific. I'm trying to start collecting Pokemon cards. Any tip? Any tips? Just buy what you like. If you see something you like, buy it. Save your money. Don't run through all your money too fast. Okay, that's one trick, is don't blow it all in one go. All right, so this guy's really nice. Let's take a look at him. Yeah, if you want me to live for a long time, I probably do have to start getting sunlight in my life. You know, another trick could have been that I give up the daytime stream, by the way. So you guys are here right now in the daytime stream, smashing that like button. I could have said, we're going to keep doing the nighttime stream, but the daytime stream is out. And then I will wake up at 3 or 4 p.m. and then I will run outside in the sunlight right away. So that was also an option, but I don't know. Is that a better option than just shifting the nighttime stream around? I don't know. Compare your sales. Let's see. Well, so far, not a lot has changed. I'd say the daytime was, it's a Tuesday, but the morning stream had a nice chunk of sales in it. Hold on, let's see. So this Palkia has a 7. Here's one in Switzerland. It's really expensive, actually. Let me check sold, maybe. Dennis says that's the #1 reason why I stay. Yeah. Let me look at this Palkia again. So we have a really specific Palkia. What we have is the promo Palkia. As an actual card, he's pretty rare. Now he's $151 on eBay, but he's also an additional $61 of shipping from Switzerland, and that's going to cost $210 total. So when you have a scenario like that where the shipping's really, really expensive because it's international, it is part of the calculation. He's going to go up for $210. There it goes. They got EB1 one-piece break. That's the #1 reason I stay. Palkia looking phallic as ever. Phallic? Why do you say that? He doesn't look phallic. Ooh, Surfing Pikachu, but he got a friggin' 9! Oh my god. Yeah, he's thin on the bottom. I see it right away. I probably didn't look this one over too hard. I probably just had to send him out. Look at that Mewtwo over there. He looks great. Okay. What do you guys think is the most undervalued cards in the hobby right now? There it is. PSA 9, Pikachu. What's his number? 021. If you squint, he looks pretty phallic. Does he? Hold on, let me see. What are you talking about, dude? Get your mind out of the gutter, bro. All right. $24 on our cute little Pikachu. Did you submit all these cards? Why, yes, I did. These are cards that I graded myself. So we submitted these to tag. Look at this one. Ooh, that's solid. Look at that. A little 10 on that Mewtwo. Oh, baby. Ooh, mama. Okay. Today's sales have primarily been slab sales. You know, we sold the Charizard. We sold the Kabutops. Yeah, Kabutops. And just those 2 sales alone were, what, 75 and 85, which was about $160. That's $160 between 2 slabs. It's not bad. So this guy does get a 10, though. Pokemon Go, Mewtwo. His number 074. Okay, we do like the Mewtwo a lot. We're going to offer him for $120. Okay. I still think Gold Star Umbreon from Celebrations is undervalued, hard to pull, and Gold Stars are always desirable. It's an interesting card. I like the Greninja better because he's not a reprint and because he's so hard to grade, actually. Is very nice. All right. Ooh. I mean, you were pushing slab sales. I'll tell you what cards to buy right now if you get a copy for me. What? Copy for me. So here's Beedrill. Wow. Man, that looks good. That's crazy. Okay. Let's see if there's any orders. By the way, we do have an order from Ivan Rodriguez. He says, let me hit refresh. This stream brought to you by Ivan. All right, Ivan, let's see what's going on here. He says he wants the Pikachu. Oh, good choice. Yeah, he's a nice card. Here goes Ivan Rodriguez. There it is. Umbreon is better than Greninja 11 times out of 10. Okay. Nuh-uh. Greninja's better. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Well, I'm not the biggest fan of Greninja. He just looks cool, man. Shiny Greninja. It's sometimes it's not about the Pokemon. Sometimes it's just about how the card looks, right? All right. Here's Heracross. Ooh. Heracross. His number is 072. Wonderful. He's going to be a cheap but affordable 48 bucks. Ooh, baby. Happy Tuesday, guys. The day before Christmas Eve. There it is. It was the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a Pikachu. Okay. Greninja looks so good because same guy did Gold Star Rayquaza, I'm pretty sure. So this is the Beedrill. Beedrill. 069. Boom. What we got on this Beedrill? So, I would like to reserve the Beedrill for maybe the Pokey Shuffles, maybe the live customs. I'm going to place them to the side. I got to have some good ones saved for the live customs, you know? We can't just put the good ones for sale on the table. We got to have a couple that goes in that box. We have a Mr. Ben Garcia. Hello, Ben. He says, whoa, Ben's got a whole order here. He wants one Mega Dream. Oh, I've got a Mega Dream. We got 2 PRB2s. Oh, yeah. All right, 2 PRB2s. We've got 14 OP14s. Do we have an open box? What's this? Yes. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's 12. Tossing that. Hey, what's up, Temlet? How's it going, man? We're running low on time to hang out, guys. If you're going to place an order, you'll want to place it soon. So that's only a 2-hour stream. So our stream time was a total of only 2 hours. You know what this tells me? That the morning stream has to be an hour longer, and the daytime stream has to be an hour longer to get that stream time up to 6 hours. We got to have 6 hours. 6 hours is the total stream time. We need to commit to that. There we go. All right. Very nice. All right, I got the gabagool for you, Mr. Ben. Oh, let's check and make sure that was everything as well. Okay, good. We can't scroll on this one. All right, so here we go. Have you ever resubmitted a slab because the plastic was scratched up? No. I don't worry about that. Now, I'm planning on resubmitting, not resubmitting, but I'm planning on upgrading this guy, I think. He's got that yucky old label, huh? Yeah, it's a yucky old label. We're going to get this re-encapsulated. That's the goal. I don't know how much a re-encapsulation costs. Probably a lot. But it's an investment. Maybe we don't do it right away even. 1 and... oops. 2. All right. So no mangas and our PRB2s. We have a lot of PRB2, by the way. I didn't realize I had so much. I guess I bought a lot of it. Nice Rayquaza reverse and Scraft. Okay, very nice. Mega Dream. Did you guys notice Mega Dream kind of slowed down a bit, huh? My supplier just gave me a new price on Mega Dream. It's definitely cheaper than it was. It is. If I take a big resupply of Mega Dream, the price goes down. Now, what do you guys think? Do we buy Mega Dream at the new lower price? Or do we wait for the English set, the English equivalent to come out at the end of January? It's the end of January, right? And then we just ignore like a Japanese restock for now. What do you guys think is best? How many of you guys would buy Mega Dream if it was a little bit cheaper? That's the real question. Yes. All right, so, Mr. Ben. The current price is based around the launch price of the cards. Now you're at this time period where the prices fall a little bit, supply is a little more consistent, and prices go down a little bit, huh? Really interesting. Cards are always most expensive at launch. I'm saving for Ascended Heroes. The cards from the start deck will be in it. Oh, interesting. Okay, okay. So the start deck has more cards in it that are going to show up in Ascended Heroes. That's interesting. We are. Here's a hollow. 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 And here's a hollow. Have you ever resubmitted slab? Greninja looks so good. Okay, let's toss this over here. Thank you so much, Mr. Ben Garcia. Appreciate it. That was a $77 order, guys. Wow, big orders. Ben with the BE. Oops. Let's see. Very nice. Okay. Ascendant will be crazy expensive in my opinion, says Faith Vibes. You know, Phantasmal was expensive. Black and White was expensive. Destined Rivals was expensive. Mega Evolutions was expensive. Maybe not as much. It's all expensive. And I don't know how expensive Ascended will be, but it's all expensive, man. It's all expensive. Pokemon's reached a point where Modern's too high. Hopefully they bring it down with a lot of printing. I think they will. But they've got so much to print. I mean, there's so many different sets now. All right, let's see. Wow, that was a bad pull, says Mr. Ben. I'm sorry, Ben. Korean Terra Festival for Gabriel Gallegos. So, Mr. Gabriel, is that a whole box of the Korean Terra Festival? Let's take a quick look at that. It probably is. Terra Festival, one whole box. You got it. I'm going to have to stand up to go collect that. I'll be right back, guys. One whole box. All right, so we're in a nice fresh case of these. Who doesn't love a fresh case? Ooh. Being a special set, it will be a pain since there's no booster boxes. Ooh. I hate that. They'll do booster bundles. They'll do booster bundles. Really, they've been doing booster bundles a lot lately. Everything gets a booster bundle. You right? Nice. Good. Mr. Gabriel. Let's start sneaping. Okay. All right. And we'll sneak this. Good. What do we got? So this is a whole box of Terra Festival. Let the feast begin. The eyeball feast. We got the Donphin elephants. Here's a little Suicune when they ruined him and made him look really stupid. Here's Ogerpon. Here's Chien Pao. Well, I gotta say, man, these new Pokemon designs just do not hold a candle to the old designs. Although I like Ogerpon. I'm actually a fan of Ogerpon. I think he's decent. Here's a Raku, but man, the dinosaurs, no thanks, man. They look so dumb. Here, oops, here's the turtle. I almost dropped the little trainer card behind it. Oh, yes! Here we go. We're picking up Pikachu. Very nice. So Pikachu so far popping out of this pack. Gabriel Gallegos. Out of curiosity, do you do anything sealed shipped? You can buy shipped sealed. We can do that for you. I don't mind. I know some do and some don't. I forget the schedule, but I think booster bundles are later on. Yeah, usually you get the ETBs first, but then after like just a month or two, they start doing the booster bundles. Here's a little Drillbur. Here's a little Virizion. Here's a little, whatever he is, Cobalion. Aha, oh. So you get Terrapagos for your SAR, which is traditionally a very bad pull. But the silver lining is the Golden Pikachu is going to help you a bit there. All right. Decent box. There we go. Putting Drilbur in the front there. Thank you so much, Mr. Gabriel. Wow, this set's going to be so popular over a long time. Order sent. Hey, all right, sounds good. Now, you're Mr. Edward, and we just set you up with some shipping for a whole bunch of bulk and found your double Zard. All right, Gabriel Gallegos. You're kind of a big deal, man. You're a big buyer. It doesn't look like it right away, but it all kind of adds up. Yep, well, I appreciate that. No problem, man. You know, I got a little nervous when we couldn't find that Charizard right away. I was like, I've lost this guy's Charizard. But no, we were just running out of room. Ooh, somebody's got a question for me on a card on Phoebe. Let's see what he says. Oh, he's got an issue. Okay, hold on. Let me see his question real fast. I limit myself on how much a week I buy. Ooh, all right. You limit yourself. What you mean to say is you need unlimited power. All right, give me a second. Let me take a quick look at this. This guy doesn't like this particular card. Oh, okay. Hold on. All right, let me hit share. All right. This guy, I shipped him a coin, and he's saying it's the wrong coin. It's the Chansey coin. And there's like this very, very slight difference in the labels, like CG, and the one he wanted had CGM in it. And I'm asking him also, like, what does that even mean, CGM? Here's Mr. Stefan. I feel like my messages don't go through to you on YouTube. Am I banned or something? Mr. Stefan, quick, say something in chat right now. Aren't you Stefu or something? Mr. Stefan, say I am Stefan or whatever you want to say. Oh, my back hurts. So don't wait up for you tonight. That's right. Tonight I'm going to go to bed and sleep like a normal person. I can see his messages in chat. Let's see. What's his name? I mean, I see it. What's the name of his account? So I'm going to jump back over here. We have an order from Mr. Edward Shelton. 10 white flare, 5 black bolt. Ooh, 10 of the white flare. We are just about sold out of white flare now. Whoa, wait, are we actually sold out of white flare? Here's 5 of them here. It's the one right above me. Go to all messages. His messages don't show up in top chat. All messages. Oh, there he is. Oh, Stefu, could it be? I have no idea why it doesn't show up. Why do you guys think his name doesn't show up? Is it your thumbnail? Also, your name is Stefu.u. Could it be the dot, maybe? Maybe YouTube doesn't like your username because it looks like it could be a website. He never responds to me for the past week. No, it was hidden. I didn't hide it. YouTube hid it. I'm on top chat automatically. YouTube hides a lot of stuff from me. It's pretty good at it, actually. All right, so we have these 5 white flares. Now, I know where the black bolt is, but I don't think we have any more white flare after this. This might be an order where we can't service the whole order. All right, I'll be right back. All right, so white flare is in fact sold out. Whoop. I gotta be careful. I'm gonna like trip or something. Because I'm so tired over here. Just looking around in case any white flare is just kind of hiding from me in plain view. That's prismatic. That's destined. That's black bolt. We're out. We're officially out. The question is, do we restock it? Ooh. I think we do. But do we do it right now? It's 6:53. So if you had 10 white flare, let's look at white flare real fast. Okay. Give me a moment here. White flare. There it is. So it was $12 a pack. That means you're owed $60. And it is time to do a white flare restock. Time to change usernames. Yeah, that might be it. That's probably what did it. All right, let's take a quick look. We are right now queuing up for a white flare restock. All right. Good. Oops. I'm currently in Thailand and got my hands on some Sun and Moon tag team boxes. Oh, very cool, man. Okay, so let me just finish this, and then we're going to open your products. You're going to be owed $60. But before we continue that, we'll get the restock started now, so I don't forget it. All right, here it is. Mister, do you prefer gays of trans? Did you mean gays or trans? All right. I mean, this is a Pokemon card shop. You're basically all gay. If you're hanging out here, you are a gay man. I'm messing with you guys. All right, so there we go. So the order is in, and we are able to take a look. Oops. No, we do not want this. That is in, but we want to see what did we actually just pay for this? I'm out. I'm teasing you, Rain Brian. I'm teasing. All right, let's see. We've talked about the subject of transsexuality on the channel before. Here's my take. If people want to identify as trans, I think that's, their business. It's fine. But I don't recommend doing any surgeries. I don't recommend chopping off your pee-pee. I think that's a bad move. Keep the pee-pee intact. Now wait a second. It said it charged me, right? That's my recommendation. All right, give me a second. Divided by, what is it, 25? Divided by 6. So we might be able to lower the white flare price when it arrives, okay? We'll take another look at it when it arrives. Cool. I am delivered. Let's see. So 5 black bolts. Put this back over here. We're going to snip this. Oops. Oops. I think there's a lot of people who are maybe a little neurodivergent, so to speak, in the card collecting community. Don't you guys think? I think there's more of it on average. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've been to the card conventions. I've seen it. I've seen it. I'm now a woman, and I'm getting bottom surgery, and I'm going to save for a bigger butt. What? That's a lot. Okay, here we go. So that's going to be placed here. Well, we're out of energy cards. Let me go get some more energy cards. Putting this here. Collecting is... Oh, that's an old comment. Furries. Charlie Black just says one word. Furries. Yeah, I mean, I know for a fact some of the people in our group are furries. It's just a thing. If people do it, it's a question. Okay, so, Mr. Edward, you shall have a $60 card. I've done this a really long time. And I've seen it all. And there it is. There's a broad variety of people who collect, and it's generally a pretty safe space for people who are super nerdy. That's the way it's going to be. Let's snip this. You ready? All right, 2 snips, and we're going to have 2 snips of this. Okay, and we're going to have 2 snips of this. Can I get some advice? Do you think a Lugia V PSA 10 Japanese is worth getting now, or should I wait for the market to drop? Your question's a standard, should I time the market question? And the answer is we don't know what happens next. Maybe the market drops. Maybe the market goes up. If only you could answer that question with 100% accuracy, you'd be rich. It's like the same question for the stock market. You know, the reason that some people made a lot of money in Pokemon cards in 2025 because they held their cards in 2024 instead of selling them, is because they were betting on the market doing well. They were saying, I think the market's going to do well. Let's just keep holding on to these. And that's just how it goes, you know. Here's Tornadoes. Some people spend a lot of money in 2024 buying up vintage Pokemon cards, and then voila, the next year it explodes. Hey, here's Trubbish. Mr. Edward, did you know you were going to be a proud Trubbish owner? He's so cute. Santa Claus Rally. What? Here's Hilda. Here's Cofagrigus. Collecting is big for solo enjoyers. I love playing card games, but I also love being alone, watching ripping ships. Then it says, I know a female that went through the transformation of being male, now is trying to sue because she can't have babies. Yeah, you know, again, like for the whole trans debate, I think people should be allowed to mostly do what they want to do because it's 2 consenting adults, whatever. You know, but personally, I think, let's say you got like a sexual organ and it's functioning really well, and then you go do a surgery on it and you got like, you know, you try to get the opposite version of it. Well, your sexual enjoyment might actually be way lower now. Have you considered that? You know what I'm talking about? So like if you got pee-pee and they're going to try and transform it into a vagina, but, you know, our level of skill with that kind of stuff is limited. You know, it's not going to be the real thing. Why risk it? It's not, you know, the risk reward analysis is skewed toward keeping what you already got. because it already works. It already feels good, right? So you could accidentally ruin what's already a good thing. You've already got working genitals, and they make having sex possible and pleasurable and fun. I wouldn't go tampering with it because I just don't think the doctors can do it. I don't think we have that level of technology. Maybe someday, I don't know. But I just don't think the technology's there. And so that's my reasonable perspective on it. Now, you're talking about maybe a different scenario also where there are young people that are sort of convinced they need to undergo some pretty serious surgeries like breast removal or something like that in order to be a boy. And then a couple of years later, they realized they didn't really want to be, a boy. They changed their mind, right? But it's like a door you walk through that you close the door behind you and it locks. And now you can't get back through that door. So that's what surgery sort of presents. When you walk through that door and close it behind you, you're never coming back. So, yeah, I take it easy on that kind of stuff. I procrastinate, you know what I mean? Like, it's too big of a decision almost. Mr. Edward, it's so easy to just have your body as it is and just let it be left alone, And you can still, go be a femboy or whatever, you can still do whatever you're going to do. But I think once you reach that point where you're chopping stuff off, that's that door you walk through. You can never go back through it. And it's a scary decision. I think it's a very high risk with a very moderate reward. Here it is. That's my analysis. Do you think I'm a good analyst? I don't know. Mister, you got my store credit order last night, right? Yes, sir. Where'd it go? Wasn't it like 3? I can't remember how much it was. It wasn't like a crazy amount. Let me find it real fast. It was CS Man. Here it is, CS Man. $10. Blink. Very good. Who's this? So Javier's got 40. Edward's got 60. Shahir's got 5. Jimmy's got 71. Nice. Depends how clean she is. Vagina feels incredible. It's not the real thing. Oof, there goes my I'm not gay defense. A what? Santa Claus rally. Not all of them, Charles. My mom's was comfy. All right. Yeah, it's one of those decisions where once it's made, you can't undo it. I take it easy on those kind of decisions. I think one of my biggest concerns would just be like, okay, so I'm chopping this stuff up. What if sex is actually worse afterwards? So I'm not trying to lower the quality of my sex life. No matter how I identify, I don't want to lower the quality of it. There it is. Here's Zenobius. That stuff's important, Okay, number 17. Ryzen Rose. Okay, so 3 spots remain on this wonderful 100 starter deck giveaway. I ordered on Cash App. Jack! It's 7:04, guys. We're wrapping up. Let's see. How's it going, CS Men? Glad you stopped by. Let's see. Where is Cash App? Here's Bank of America. Aha! He wants a sealed box of Terastal. I can ship if needed. So you want a sealed boosty box of Japanese Terastal Festival. Is that right? That's got to be Japanese, right? All right. To ship this out, instead of $9, it'll be $15. Okay, Jack? Okay. Terastal Festival. I have a lot of that. Thank you, Edward Shelton. Very nice. Bill Barron says he'll take 2 spots in the mega sub list. That Nidoking, Crystal Nidoking sub list, man. He's a big, 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 big deal. Here you go, Mr. Bill Barron. Thank you so much. Okay. Good. Can I share with the rest of my items here? Possibly. If it all fits together nicely. It is. Thing is, we kind of ship an odd item. We're shipping nice, soft little bags. We don't like it to be messed up too much, but yeah, maybe. All right, let's see. Sometimes we got a box that fits your outgoing box just right. Jason, oh, what's this? We've got Carter Gortzen. 6 of the English White Flare. I am so sorry. Those just sold out, Carter. Those are sold out. We have a restock coming. I'm sorry, Mr. Carter Gortson. And it's going to say $72. So there is a restock on these on the way. Edward Shelton also got caught on that. And Mr. Jason Edwards. So, whoa, what the? Jason Edwards says, new bag. And he's trying out this website. Whole bunch of Japanese cards. Future Flash, OP14. Scarlet EX, Mega Symphonia, Electric Breaker, Glory of Team Rocket, Inferno X, Chinese Gem Pack Volume 3. So here's the Gem Pack Volume 3. Oops. He wants an OP10 as well. The website makes it very easy to make these kind of wonky orders, you know, because it does the math for you. In the past, you would have had to calculate all this. Okay, so let's see. Future Flash. I don't even know what that is. Let's start looking. Scarlet, Mega Symphonia, Electric Breaker, Glory of Team Rocket. Future Flash. All right, more like Future Dine and Dash. Those are Weiss cards. So we don't need this box at all. I believe this right here is that Future Flash? Actually, I can't remember. This might be the Judge one, isn't it? Here's Scarlet. Ooh, I don't know if that's Future Flash. I think Future Flash looked a little different, didn't it? Okay. We want Electric Breaker as well. A lot of Japanese sets, isn't there? Okay, here's this. I believe this was Future Flash. There we go. Lots of packs to memorize. So now we're missing, I think, just one. We need our Glory of Team Rocket. Ooh. Is that it back there? Let's grab it. I think that's it. Ooh. Boy, good thing I created a new organizational shelf system to find all these. All right, so there it is. Beautiful. We're missing anything? Oh, that's actually OP13. That's the wrong pack. Ooh. So I think to complete your order, I have to stand up and go get more of the OP10s. I'll be right back. Okay. All right, we got to wrap up. Carrie's is out there waiting for me. She hasn't eaten dinner. There it is. All right. Good. All right, Jason. Got it. Nice. Let's take these and set them to the side. Thank you, everyone. Ready? All right, Jason Edwards, new bag. Thanks for popping in today, Mr. Jason. So, guys, I only am going to get about a total of 4 hours stream time in here today. I wish it could have been longer. To get a longer stream time, we're going to have to start earlier in the daytime. So we started at 4. I need to be able to mandatory start at 3 p.m. The other thing I can do is actually start this other experimental stream earlier, the morning stream. Hey, there's Wobbuffet. Wow. Got Wobbuffet. That's cool. Future Flash going to give you a cold pack. Here's our Pikachu headset. Scarlet, Dolliv, Mega Symphony. I gotta say, the website seems to be really popular. We're getting so many of our orders through the website now. I think people just find it convenient. I don't know, maybe people don't prefer the old style as much, especially new people. I sent for that shipping. Sorry to hold you up. No problem. We can actually do that at the beginning of the next stream. We are, because Alexis, she's not coming in till probably for like look at that old bag. She's not coming in tomorrow, I bet. She's probably not coming in until Friday. So the need to ship is not super urgent. She's probably going to take Christmas Eve off. I wrote the wrong name on the bag. Can you believe me? Okay. Jack Woodworth. I was thinking about his comment. There we go. I'm so funny. Jason Edwards. All right. Let's get the right name up here. We were pretty busy in this stream. We're pretty busy in the daytime stream. I'd love to meet some new people too. Maybe that'll happen with the morning stream. Maybe some new people will be joined. Not bad for a random assortment. I think you did pretty good. You got a lot of the ARs. How about this last round of spots in the Ivan giveaway box, huh? Let's see what it is. Albert Austin is 18. Lurkin Lowry is 19. And Cameron is number 20. Now we need this. The red die, or the 20-sided die shall decide. Landing on 16. Who was 16? Cenobius. Cenobius got it. All right. I think what we shall do, so Cenobius has pulled this. We shall save it for the next stream. It'll be one of the things we open. Okay, Cenobius, did he catch that? Very nice. All right. Oh, Zenobius. Oh yeah, you almost can't see it. Zenobius, you're the guy. Congratulations. My bag name is Asmer Ahmed. Hey, what's up, man? Nice to see you again. I'm glad you're hanging out with us. And so he is probably already got a bag over here. I recognize you. All right, so we're going to be opening that tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning. No nighttime streams. For a couple of days, we're going to experiment with the completely different sleep cycle and a morning stream. How bizarre. We'll see how it goes. I feel like it's me coming in and saying I'm partially retiring, you know? But let's take a quick look. Jack Woodworth for shipping. And that's all good. And let me go ahead and take a look at this. Hit refresh. Okay, we're good. All right. Perfect. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you to Ivan Rodriguez. I'll see you tomorrow for Christmas Eve. Ooh, see you there, guys.